Sir, in what ways do you think that community radio can help the improvement, the development of governance in the grassroots in Nigeria?
Well, I mean, governance is all, if you like it, from a Nigerian perspective, the greatest paradox of the Nigerian situation is this country with huge endowment, both in wealth, in human energy, capital, but where just nothing works. The missing link always is governance. At the heart of the governance conundrum, if you like, is also the question of corruption. I mean, a lot has been said about this, a lot of also been written about this, but on the easiest way to understand, the failure of governance in Nigeria, to my mind, is the way that the Under-Secretary of the United Nations of Office, Drugs and Corruption, Dr. Mario Costa, put it when he said between independence and last year, at least $400 billion has been stolen in Nigeria. And he put it in a very graphic terms to say that the way Nigerians could understand this themselves is to put, in sequence, lay a dollar bill on the mat. And if you lay $400 billion, it will take you on a journey to the moon and back, not once but 75 times. So for us as Nigerians, it's just important to see what that means in social infrastructure, what it means in terms of health, schools, all the dysfunctionalities in our community. That's the cost of corruption, and that's actually the whole question of governance. Now, that's stating the problem. The question then is, how would we have dealt with this? One of the major problems of governance in Nigeria is just lack of communication, effective communication between those who find themselves in leadership and the Nigerian people themselves, the majority of who are in the rural areas. The community broadcaster, to the extent that it has the best description of proximity between points of governance and those who are in government, make it perhaps the most effective instrument that's been lacking. People sit in Abuja and describe policies, they propose policies. Fertilizer policy, you won't believe, has almost no relationship with rural farmers who need it. Just take that one example alone, and you find out that year in, year out, the point at which government brings in fertilizer into the country is post-harvest season. So that's just given just one example. But beyond that also, because the community radio itself is able to forge more community energy, people can come together, they can discuss issues of felt needs, they understand what is critical to that community, and then they can propose and move this forward. To that extent, the community radio experience is very fundamental, is at the heart of the governance failure in this country.